Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sanjana. In today's video, I'll be setting up my weekly dashboard page for the last week of January. As always, let's get started with marking my yoga tracker. This week went well, but there are some things that I want to change. We'll get to that later as we progress through the video. So I am done until day 21 and I want to mark all of that. So yeah, we just have one more week left. One second, I'm not sure if I have mistaken. Sorry, we are done till day 22 actually. Today is Saturday. So we just have 7 more days left, and once that's done, I think on Friday I would know, like whether I've done it on all the days or not, because usually on weekends I don't miss. So on Friday I'll be ordering so many sticker books if I have completed everything. So this is done, and next thing is marking my groceries. Today I had gone to grocery shopping and I stocked up on some stuff. So let's mark it on Saturday. And yeah, I do feel like I need to kind of adjust my grocery budget. I don't know if the grocery prices have increased or something like that. For the past 2 months, I've noticed that my grocery bills are going more than what I budget for, which was not the case. So I do feel like I need to adjust this. $5 here and there, it's fine, I understand, but there is a difference. I feel like I do need to adjust that. Okay, so that's done. And then with regarding this particular habit tracker, honestly, I'm not keeping up with it because habit trackers have never worked for me. Just because it was here, I thought I would give it a try. And I will see how I'll do for the next week, for the next 7 days. And depending on that, we'll see what we need to do in February. I just thought I would update you guys on this. And by the way, if I haven't marked here, doesn't mean that I haven't done those activities. So for me, then tracking in a habit tracker, like that is not important. Me actually getting these tasks done is important. So yeah, I'm happy with the way things are going, apart from one thing. But yeah, let's see how it goes this week. Okay, so we can get started with this. And our work goals, regarding our work goals, what had we updated last week? Let's just mark as we go here. So one podcast is definitely done. I don't know if you guys have heard it or not. It's about how to choose your word for the year. And next week I'll be uploading, which is the upcoming week, I'll be uploading what my word of the year is, and I'll be setting it up in my planner as well in the first page. So yeah, that went well. And 5 YouTube videos. My god, we did 7 of them this week, so that was really good. If I include this video as well, I'm very happy with the progress. And yeah, but what this is leading to is my sleep has gotten affected like crazy. I don't think I'm getting enough sleep that I need. I can notice the difference in my mood and just generally how I work during the day. So I really want to prioritize this week, and I will still stick to the same goal as 1 podcast episode, 5 YouTube videos per week. In case I have extra time or something, then I will move to 7 videos. This week it looks like I'll be uploading 7 videos as well. Fingers crossed. Let's see. So I'm gonna write here 1 podcast episode and then 5 YouTube videos. So we are done with the work goals and moving on to personal goals. First thing that I want to concentrate on is yoga. Definitely that, because that is my goal for the entire year, that I practice yoga as many days as possible. So I'm going to put that here. But one thing that I want to change slightly is I want it to be a part of my morning routine. And the reason for that is right now I try to do it in the mornings, but if I can't, I squeeze it during the day. But last week I started off with my classes for my final semester and I work as well. So I want to get it done in the morning. I've noticed whenever I've done yoga in the morning, the tone for the day is just like really good, and I really want to focus on that. And then coming to my second priority, or I think it's more than this, but I do wanted to put yoga first, which is my sleep. I really want to prioritize that, and I want to like be in bed. I would want to have, gone to sleep by 12 p.m. So I want to have at least 7 hours of sleep every night, which is not happening right now. So I really want to focus on that. Probably go to bed by, wind up the day by 11, go to bed by 11:30, and then fall asleep. So I want to do that. And then another one is my daily walks. I'm really enjoying my daily walks. It's actually getting like really cold, but it always feels good whenever I'm done with it and come home and it's all warm. So I want to keep continuing with that. And I've noticed a shift in my mood as well. I'm much more, I use these daily walks kind of in between the day. Like if I have some gap in between classes, or if I have some gap between work and my classes, I try to squeeze it in between, go, and then it kind of shifts my mood. I don't feel tired by the end of the work day, so it's really nice. I want to keep continuing with that. And then with my meal plan, first thing I want to add this sticker. And for those of you who, I've gotten a couple of comments on doing plan with me's without sticker. I'm definitely thinking about that for one of the weekly planning videos. But this week, yesterday, when I filmed, I had a really busy day because I had my classes, then work, and then I had a coaching session as well. So I'm trying to think about it as to how I want to navigate that video. I'll do that, but if you want another kind of inspiration, this is definitely a spread where I do not use as many stickers as I use on other pages. So this would be interesting for you if you're not into stickers. I mean, you can like go ahead without using these stickers. It'll still mean the same thing. So I just wanted to quickly mention that. Okay, so Monday my meal would be rice plus rasam. It is like the most favorite dish in the entire world for me. I can literally have it every single day. I just try to limit myself and have it at least once a week. And then on Tuesday it's gonna be chapati plus chapati plus potato gravy. And Tuesdays are usually busy for me. I can see that from the previous week. So I just try to make something which is easier for me, and yeah. And then on Wednesday, I want to have shavge bath. I don't know if it's called the same thing even in North India, but in South you do call it shavge bath. I think it's called vermicelli, or yeah, something like that. I had it on one of the days for breakfast this week. I really liked it, and I'm feeling like having it again. So I'll put that for next week. And then on Thursday, it's gonna be chapati with tomato gravy, and I have stocked up on a lot of tomatoes and I really need to get through that. And this is the easiest way that I can use a lot of tomatoes, because other dishes I can't really use more than, like, I can use it only in limited quantity, but a gravy dominated with tomatoes, I can use a lot of them. So I want to get through that. And then on Friday I want to have khichdi. And for weekends, I just want to keep it open this week and see like what I want to make during the end of the week, because I don't know, like initially when I started planning for my meals, I used to just do it for the weekdays, and then on weekends, depending on my mood, and usually I go for grocery shopping on Saturday. So I just see, like, if I see any new vegetable or something, I try it. That's why I just want to keep it open this week. So we are done with these three, and let's move on to weekly affirmations. So last week, and I mean previous weeks as well, I've always used one affirmation, which is absolutely great. But this week what's happened is I don't have any like calls or emails that I want to mark. I do have the family catch up, which we have every week, but then I've already marked this in the weekly plan with me. By the way, if you're interested to see yesterday's video that I had uploaded and you've still not seen, I did go ahead and plan apart from decorating as well. So it includes both decorative as well as functional planning. So yeah, that's why I thought I've already marked my family call and it just doesn't make sense for me to mark it here again. And that's the only thing I have in as of now. So what I thought was, okay, I marked my weekly affirmations here and then my tarot card for the week here. So what I thought I would do is, I'm going to mark my weekly affirmation as usual here, and then because I want to prioritize sleep this week, what I want to do is before I go to bed, I just want to write down this affirmation as well. Affirmations really work for me, so I want to kind of somehow like tell my brain that I really need sleep and it's very important for my health in general. So I thought I could use this one as morning affirmation and this one as evening affirmation, and here is where I'm gonna put my tarot for the week. So yeah, and this week I'm gonna go ahead and use 0.5 itself because I just felt this kind of looks out of place when you see the whole spread, because I use 0.38. So I'm just gonna go ahead with that. And yeah, this week I went with another delicate font because I had two of them. I figured let's make it a bit easier for me. So yeah, and I'd also gotten a comment about if I could share like a list of affirmations. I'm definitely working on that. I want to work on, one thing I have in mind is to see how to organize this list for you guys. I want it to be useful and just not give affirmation that I'm using. So I'm definitely working on that. I think this week sometime in one of the videos I'll share it with you guys. I'll let you know how you can get your affirmation list. So yeah, and the affirmation for this week is gonna be, I love my body for everything amazing it can do. Because I saw that this week, actually, if you see my last week's affirmation, I had put, I'm at peace with my mind, body and soul. I had a hectic week last week and I really wanted to use something to calm myself down and just not be more anxious or be more worried or just not be stressed in general. And this really worked out, and that particular aspect is going to be addressed with my evening affirmation. So for my morning one, I just wanted to acknowledge my body for everything that it's done so far and everything that it does, like going forward as well. I mean, we put through our bodies through so much stress, physical stress, mental stress. So I just wanted to use something to, acknowledge that. So that's going to be my morning affirmation. And then my evening affirmation is going to be this one: I rest, heal, and get enough sleep. Honestly, I have come to a point wherein I see how lack of sleep is impacting me, and I really want to, be more mindful about that. It's nice that I'm able to work at my job. Oh my god, I don't know if, oh, the spelling is incorrect. I felt like something was wrong when I was writing it. Let's use a whiteout. Okay. Yeah, what I was saying is, yeah, I'm very happy with how I'm working on my goals and regarding my job, and with YouTube especially. I feel like I'm definitely, putting in more than my 100%. So I'm very happy with all that. But with it goes, me taking care of my health as well and not stressing myself as I work on goals. That's very important. So I just wanted to use this week to acknowledge my body for everything it does, as well as prioritize rest and sleep. So that's done, and then we will kind of mask this up when we erase this. So with this one, what I want to do is actually let's put down our to-do list for this week, and then let's do all the whiteout parts. Okay, so for this week, first thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to divide it into different parts, like different categories. So the first thing is going to be my admin stuff, life admin stuff, any task that kind of makes my life, I need to get those things done in order to make sure that my life is going smoothly. And one of those tasks is clean and vacuum. Very important. And yeah, clean space, definitely, it's a necessity. So that's one. And then another one is this week I need to get my laundry done, probably towards the weekend. And then one more thing is grocery shopping. So yeah, towards the end of this week again. So these three are my life admin tasks. And then moving on to the next one, which is my finances. So we are approaching towards the end of the month. So in this weekend, I am gonna review my January budget to see, what I've spent versus what I planned, so that I can plan for next month better. I think I'll definitely have to increase my grocery budget. Something has changed there. I know that it's not just me buying more groceries, because earlier I would eat out a little bit, so grocery bill would come down and then eat out would go up. And now I don't eat out as much because we are in full lockdown. The maximum I would get from outside is a cup of coffee. That is during the weekends, that would be once a week. So yeah, there's something changed in groceries. I feel like the prices have definitely increased. And then I also have to prepare February's budget. So that's with my finances. And then what I need to do, another category that I have is related to my business. I do have this particular like happy planner that I use for my content. You can see like some of the, this is something that I set up. And yeah, this works, but I don't have any other space like to put my things that I need to get done for my business. So I do see a potential for another planner here. I think it's going to be the Ink Bucket one, but undated version. So you might see videos coming out, but yeah, I need to think about it before I make that decision. Probably this week I'll finalize it. So I do wanted to add some things that I want to get done. One thing is affirmation list for you guys. So I'm gonna put that. I need to think about like how I'm going to organize it, what are the affirmations that would go in it, and how I would deliver it to you guys. So I'm going to work on that this week. And yes, it'll be coming out to you guys as well in this week. So before February starts, you will be getting this affirmation list, so that from next month onwards, if you're interested, you can use those affirmations to put down in the spot. So I need to get that done. And also, very exciting, for my podcast, I will have an interview. Sorry, I'll have a guest and I need to interview her. Very excited for that. Actually, the interview will be coming out next week, which is in the first week of February, but I want to prep for that this week. So yes, I put that there. And let's go ahead and erase all the pencil marks here. Oh my god, I messed that up. I think it was on whiteout, it had not dried completely. That is okay, can't do anything about it. Never mind. I actually liked how this turned out. I think this is a little bit larger. That's okay. So we are gonna white out all of these things. the headers and add some stickers to just rename the headers. Gonna do that, and this as well. Okay, this one as well, because we're gonna change that box. And in order to change the headers, I'm gonna use these Planacate stickers, and these are the same ones that I used in yesterday's video, just to mark one of the birthdays that I wanted to mark. Okay, so the first thing here would be to do, and I think I'm gonna use these floral stickers, or this one. So I'm gonna actually this one. So I'm gonna mark here as to do for the week. Let's take and put it down over here, just to add a little bit of color, because last week, by the way, this is how it's going this week with after the pen, snapshot. So I feel like these colors were very mellow and wintry, apart from the red thing that's here. And outside, when I step out of the house, there is like no color, guys. There is no color at all. It's all gray, brown, and yeah, it's like that. So I just wanted to bring in some sort of color here to just brighten my mood whenever I open this page. So we have that there, and then I want to mark my tarot card. And this tarot card is something that I do a reading for myself on every Monday, just to set a tone for the week. And if you want to know how exactly I use it, so I can just explain it quickly here. So for last week, I drew upon a card. While I was drawing upon the card, another card popped out. So whenever like two cards popped out, I consider both as messages. And I absolutely loved that both the cards were in sync with each other. So I have actually two different type of decks, depending on what like I'm inclined towards. I end up using that particular deck. So yeah, I got these two cards, and then how I use it is basically whatever each card denotes, I journal about it, and I also take some message out of it, just a simple statement that will help me clarify like what I need to focus on that particular week. And then I put two messages because two cards popped out. One is commit to practice and self-transformation. So this means, again, whenever I feel like I'm not good enough, or I'm not perfect, or this particular video doesn't deserve to go online or something like that, I reminding myself that just practice and then transform yourself by getting better each and every single day. So that's one thing there. And then another Shiva card that popped out, that meant teach others about the wisdom that I have. So I feel this particular message really helped me be consistent with content this week and put out videos every day on YouTube, as well as one podcast episode. So just sharing anything that any knowledge I have, which I feel like you guys might find it useful. I used this message to make sure that I don't miss videos this week. So that's how I use it. And I when I do tarot readings for my clients as well, I recommend the same thing. I do not use tarot, even for my clients. I do not use it to predict your future or, things like that. I'm not really into that kind of stuff. But this is something which kind of gives you, like, it acts as an anchor, it'll just help you make sure that you're going in the right direction. So yeah, and that's what I tell my clients as well. I'm not the one who predicts futures. Okay, so I'm gonna use this particular one. So I'm gonna write tarot card and then put it over here. So it's nice and clean. And then these two headings, one would be, I'm going to use these floral stickers, morning affirmation. So I'm going to write, I don't know if I can fit both the words. Should I use this? No, let's go with this. Morning affirmation. and then evening affirmation. I actually thought of using just this one particular affirmation this week, but then, like, I don't know, this kind of sets a tone of relaxing and just sleep, and I don't think that would be an appropriate one for morning, especially when I have lots of stuff to get done. So I wanted to be mindful about that. And I'm gonna put it over here on the side, and then I'm gonna put this on this side. Yep. Yeah, guys, this was planning in my weekly dashboard for this week. If you found this video helpful, or if you just liked watching this video, please make sure to like this video as well as subscribe to my channel. It really helps my channel. So yeah, that's it for today's video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.